Jeff Koenig, Property Prep. We're here in Milwaukee's River West neighborhood, about to start another project. Let's take you through the before so that we can show you the amazing transformation after. Come on into this apartment. As you walk in, we step into the kitchen. It's a little bit of a strange entrance sequence, and we're going to explore during demolition whether we're able to change up a little bit of the floor plan to make it function better. But as it is, this is the kitchen, and this is what we're going to start our work on. Come on in and check out these cheap cabinetry. This has got to go. This is going to go in favor of our in-house cabinet brand that we represent, that we're able to sell to all of our property management clients. And I think getting rid of this island and just replacing the outer cabinets is going to be much more effective, because that will allow you to put a 2-person or even a 3 or 4-person table here instead of having an island and being wed to that as your countertop surface. It's definitely better to have an island if you can have it, but I don't think there's enough room in this property to accommodate it. So we're going to keep the kitchen layout the way that it is. We're going to have the sink over here because the water lines are here existing. Next to it, we're going to install a dishwasher. That's going to add value to this apartment. Currently, it doesn't have a dishwasher at all. We're going to get rid of the cabinetry and replace it with something that's solid plywood. Solid plywood allows, if there's a drip in the bottom, for the whole thing not to blow apart like particle board like these cheap cabinets are. We're also going to put upper cabinets in for extra storage instead of this silly shelf. We're going to get rid of all the garbage, and we're going to resand the floors in this room. We have a gas range in the kitchen, which we would like to keep. We'll add a vent and see if we can possibly vent to the outside. I think there's going to be an issue though, because there's this strange soffit in the ceiling here. So that usually means that there's going to be an interruption. We will try to see if we can edit that and maybe make this complete upper cabinets. What is a bonus here is the built-in cabinetry that came with this property originally. This is not part of it. This will go, but this is really a beautiful unit that we can tune up with some simple paint and a lot of sanding to make sure that all the doors function properly, and it's a beautiful statement piece that people pay a lot of money for to have built these days. So it's got a great crown detail, it's got a countertop detail here. We'll see if it's in the budget, but maybe we'll have this replaced with a solid surface, and we'll make sure all of these doors and drawers work. Right now, they work pretty well, but you know, we'll give them a sand or a little bit of planing, and then make sure we put some new hardware on, and then wax them so that they slide perfectly. Off to the left, you'll see the first bedroom. This bedroom is right off the kitchen, and it's got a hollow core door. We never recommend hollow core doors in property management because they're a bad idea. So we're going to replace this with a solid core door, allowing for more privacy, better durability and longevity, and also for the tenant not to be able to hear their roommates or family in other parts of the unit. If you step in here, you'll also see that this light is on a pull chain. That's not great. That means that it's hot all the time. So we'll make a change to the electrical to allow for a switch so that people can turn it on and off normally. This is not quite the size for a bedroom, maybe great for a kid's bedroom, but we will make it as nice as we can, but there's unfortunately no closet here. So it'll get paint, refinished floors, and new doors, new light fixture. It already has updated windows, which we did for this property a few years ago. So we're gonna get rid of this window covering that the tenant provided, clean the window up, put a nice mini blind in, and move on to the next room. We're back in the kitchen, and now we're gonna go to the rear of the apartment. There's a lot of silliness going on back here and a really bad layout. So we have plaster cracking everywhere. We're going to take all the plaster down and put up brand new drywall. We're going to inspect the electrical and replace anything that's obsolete or not to code behind there. And we're going to refinish the floors. Additionally, we have these 2 weird flanking sort of closet areas. We're going to knock those down, see if they're load-bearing walls, and we're going to open this up so this becomes a really nice size room. And I think this is going to end up becoming the living room. And you'll see in a second why we're changing this from this weird, I don't even know what it would be. Maybe they're considering it a bedroom, who knows? But there's a balcony off of the back, which will replace the door too. And there's these 2 weird closets. And I think it's better if it's all one big room, because the bathroom's off of here. So I don't really think that it can be a bedroom because someone would have to walk through your room to get to the bathroom. It's just sort of a space that doesn't make sense for anything, a waste of space and efficiency. So you'll see that there's some pine flooring that needs to be replaced with maple to match the rest of the floor. It's not gonna match perfectly, but we'll show you the install there. And I think we're going to gut the bathroom to the studs, put in brand new fixtures and brand new plumbing, getting rid of that galvanized piping and going to PEX A or PEX B, depending on whom the plumber we hire is, new light fixtures, and this will become the new living room. Jeff, why are you in the tub? And why is the lighting so bad? That's because this thing is really tiny. There's a 45-degree angled door, which is bad for architecture, but good for space saving. That's really builder grade, but back in the day, I guess they still did that too. So we're gonna take this down to the studs. Hopefully this echo will go away once we get rid of this tub. It's great to have a cast iron tub, but really not functional for tenants because a lot of the water spills out and ends up getting into the unit below. We're gonna eliminate this tub. We're gonna put in a modern fiberglass tub and make sure that we're able to create a bathroom that is better for use for a tenant, because we have to remember our clients are property managers and not necessarily homeowners. So that's the difference between a bathroom that you'd put in your home or you'd put in a rental property. While this is gonna end up being a pretty nice rental property, it's still great for maintenance down the road to not have to deal with cast iron and to not have to deal with the water splattering everywhere or obsolete fixtures like these that break. This tub is all the way down to the bare metal here, and it would require refinishing. That refinishing only lasts 5 to 10 years, and that's in a perfect environment at your home where you're using the right chemicals. It's really hard to get tenants to use the right chemicals, not use strong abrasives, and to not damage the property. This has a beautiful built-in medicine cabinet, even though it lacks ornament, but unfortunately that's gonna have to go. And if we can steal a little bit of space from behind here and square these walls up, I think it's gonna be great. Another reason is to get a full shower bar in here. This thing's epoxied together, and these things are really, really cheap and chintzy. Those create a lot of maintenance requests. Our clients hire us to do the maintenance, and they don't want to pay us to come back. So getting rid of any of these sort of things by consulting with our company at the beginning, so that we use our 20 years of experience to make sure that you have less maintenance ongoing, is really why companies hire us to do all of their property improvements. Walking out of what'll be the future living room, let's go see what we're gonna make into a bedroom. Back to the kitchen, we have another nasty door. This thing is no good. We're getting rid of it. We're heading into what's going to be a huge bedroom and the master. It's an incredible opportunity to change the layout. This, I think, used to be the living room, and we're gonna make it the bedroom because it makes more sense that way. So we're gonna have one big bedroom, one small bedroom, and then change one thing that who knows what it was and make it into the living room. So really we're converting what was a very small one bedroom into a very luxurious one bedroom plus a den or two bedroom, therefore being able to increase the rent for this property owner. Come on in and check this room out. Here we have some other issues with the plaster as we do throughout the whole place, and it's just falling apart and delaminating. This is not something that we can have in an apartment. It's dangerous for kids because there's a potential for lead-based paint, and also it just looks like crap. So we're going to laminate over all of this, get outlets to code in here, and change the light fixture out. Additionally, we'll do new mini blinds, and we're going to create a wonderful environment for someone to put a bedroom here. There's a great space for a bed, additionally room for a desk, and a little closet to go with it. This property is gonna undergo a radical transformation. From chipping plaster to new drywall, from not enough outlets to code, a brand new bathroom, an updated kitchen, flooring that all matches and is refinished, clean, because it's disgusting in here. This guy has lived here for 20 years and had some issues that precluded him from living here anymore. We're really gonna turn this unit around. It's not gonna be inexpensive. We're definitely gonna use thoughtful value drivers, so the property management company who hired us is going to be able to help pay off this remodel with the upgrades we make by increasing the rent, and also is able to be proud of having this unit in their portfolio with less maintenance and a better floor plan. This has been Jeff Koenig from Property Prep. I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can stay up to date with all of our projects, and if you'd like to hire us, our link is down in the description.